But I think I jumped on a little bit early trying to figure out camera and lighting, so that's all good. Nobody's in here yet, but if you're restarting this video, we're going to talk about my full anime outro video that I have and a theme song, which is pretty crazy. So don't mind me for a little bit. I know the stream is going. I would jump forward. If you're going to go back and watch this for whatever reason, we'll have a little conversation. It's so dry. See, look, like it's telling me to get ready. But we'll have a little conversation about what's going on with AI in general. We'll talk about whatever anybody is doing around the office. It's going to be interesting. We might have some people pop in because all the doors are off their hinges because trim around the windows and doors is getting painted. So we might have somebody in here. I know this started very exciting, but I'm actually going to go and share this a couple different places. So don't mind me while I just kind of plug around. Like I said, I meant to actually come live like in 5 minutes, but here we are. I can't see you for a second. So on lunch break. Wow, I can't even type. That's incredible. And then I think I should be able to plug that. And then there we go. We'll see. Can we come on back? These streams are fairly boring. I did hit post. What's wrong with you? I should find a sign that's like, be right back. I wonder if that's what I should do. If I did this. Hang on. Oh. Be right. Be back. You see it? We're back. Look at that. High quality signage. Give me a second. Let me fill my water. Like I said, I wasn't planning on going live yet. Oh, I should. What I should do is I should put this on my chair. Maybe better. Work. Sorry, man.
Oh, Robert. That chop.
No, you're good, man. What you gotta do? I have a live stream going, so we can.
Oh, okay.
There's nobody in here yet, so paint away. When I have my own theme song stuck in my head, which is crazy. It's a crazy place to be, to have your own theme song stuck in your head, I think. I wonder. I'm going to go to groups. Since there's no group. I go to communities. So I'm trying to. So I invited a bunch of people to like my YouTube channel, right? And trying to figure out like how to share this link into. What about this? Strange. Yeah, I don't really know. And I don't want to spam people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get so crazy here that I'm just like spamming come on to everybody. I mean, okay, so here's the new YouTube page. I saw 4 people see it. New. Oh, hey, who's in here? How's it going? New video dropping. I'm live to talk about it. Anyway, what do you got? What's up? Thanks for joining me. Like I said, I accidentally jumped on here a little bit earlier than I wanted to because I was trying to test things and didn't work out. So I've got a couple things that I want to talk about. One is just AI in general and how I see that changing. I think the other one is, of course, my new video. I want to talk about that because I do have a full-on anime outro and theme song. That's a real thing. And at 12:35 today on my YouTube channel, that's going to premiere. So if anybody is watching that, checking it out, it's going to be pretty amazing. But yeah, it's interesting because right now I was planning on jumping on here, just chatting and doing some work on my phone with you guys before. Like I said, I'm playing around with a lot of the live controls before I actually get a full on. Hey, what's up? Before I get a full on like show going, I just wanted to jump in here and play around with the controls a few different times. But again, there is a cat. Let's start. And those shows, let me just tell you, that's not going to be just me sitting here drinking too much tea and trying to pass time. Those will be. I'll have guests on. I've got some people who are going to come in and talk about supplements and talk about just personal health. I might have a neurologist come in, probably have a home inspector, maybe a couple lenders. I've had some small businesses tag me that they want to talk about a few things that they're doing. So that's going to be really cool once I actually do that video and get that series going. Based on, I think, how many people I get in here, I don't know that I'm going to do it weekly. Probably maybe once or twice a month is probably the best way to do it. And then if I get busy, like I want to be able to commit to it and have it as a habit. So I think probably once a month is where it's going to land, but it's going to be pretty cool. So this anime video that I've got going, come in and talk about investing after 65. Oh, that would be really cool. I'm not going to take this. I need to take this phone call, but I'm not going to do it live. Too bad. I had a rock jump up and break my windshield while I was driving the other day, and Safe Light's calling me. So too bad. That's a good question. Just investing after 65. Let's see. How do you qualify for loans if you're retired? that's a good subject. I think that would be really interesting. And I know a couple different guys who are in investment finance, and that would be a really interesting topic. Thanks for that. And I see also, Leslie, that you figured out how to comment, so props to you. But what I've really seen with people with AI right now is more of just about image generation. I think that people plug in and they get a couple funny images, and what do I look like with an elephant trunk? What do I look like doing this? Make me a superhero at my job. I've seen a lot of those. And then you get these like viral prompts. And you probably remember this around Christmas, where every single woman in your entire Facebook feed had a picture of themselves with like a big candy cane and pink fuzzy decor, where somebody can plug in a prompt, be really specific, and it'll just generate kind of whatever you want really accurately, and it knows what you look like. There's so much information about all of us all over the internet, especially someone like me whose primary form of marketing is just visibility, like making sure that I'm visible, making sure that people can see me. The internet knows exactly what I look like. All of the algorithms know exactly what I look like, and so they can generate a picture of me very, very quickly. That being said, you can actually animate some of those, which is really interesting. And I am just scratching the surface of what AI is capable of, right? I mean, it is running robotics, it's redoing code, it's insane. If you've ever wondered why, you searched one time on Amazon for I don't know, what's a ridiculous, like a can opener, all of a sudden your entire Facebook feed is just full of these trendy can opener advertisements. Like, that's all AI just filtering all the information that's out there about us. But what I have found recently is that there's some of my I can use it as an outlet for creativity, which is kind of what I do most of my videos for. I want them to be, I want them to be educational. Hopefully, you guys learn something about it. There's a couple people in here, so what's up? But hopefully, you learn something about the videos that I do. But what I've been playing around with for, I think, like 2 weeks is this outro video. So over the last year, when I've done a video, at the end of it, there's like this song that pops up, and then my business card just kind of like scrolls. That is actually the sound bite from when Vegeta goes Ascended Blue Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z, and so that is a licensed song, and so I can't really use that. It gets blocked, and it gets it doesn't get distributed properly, and so that was kind of a bummer. And so I started looking at, what do I do? And if you look at my YouTube channel, the last couple videos that I've posted, they're like 3-minute videos. They have this kind of like, I don't know, lightning cloud storm and bad resolution of my name. I just put it together really quick because I wanted an outro, and it's fine, but it doesn't really do anything for me. And so I was kind of playing around with the idea. And now my whole, that's mirror image, right? So my whole shtick is Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's all over my office. I'm associated with it from my friends, and I'm a big fan. Even my son was like, "Why do you like Dragon Ball Z so much?" I was like, "I don't know. Why do you like dinosaurs so much?" Which he responded with, "I don't know. It's like super cool and it's awesome." Great. That's why I like Dragon Ball Z so much. But anyway, I was trying to figure out, how do I incorporate that kind of theme, not just Dragon Ball Z, but anime as a whole. How do I incorporate that and into my branding? Let me grab a business card here. Like, I've got my little anime guy on all of my business cards. If you are my client, you probably get birthday cards from me. He's on there, right? He's everything. That's my branding. And so having a weird lightning storm or just an image of my business card, it didn't make sense to me. So how does that combine with AI? Well, there's a few different applications I've used AI in the past for editing and things like that. If you follow me on TikTok, which it's not that great, but if you follow me there, you will see a video I just did where I'm like, oh, I receive a call and I ask, I talk to the person and I'm like, oh, you're ready to sell your house? And I've been thinking about that. I'll be right there. And my hair grows out and explodes yellow. Right. So Super Saiyan mode. And then I fly out my office window. And it's very clearly fake. I didn't fly out my office window, but it looks really good. And so I started thinking, what can I do? What can I do to merge these things? Because this is actually really fun to play around with. But then also it does impact my branding. And I have a listing coming. And so I ended up with this like how to please take your shoes off sign. Here it was finished. Please remove your shoes before entering. And so I created a more of a high detailed version of that. And there's one with don't touch the things in the workshop. And I used AI to do these signs. I even had one that said, please, don't let your children jump on the sofa. And I did this AI image of my character holding a kid. And so I was like, all right, can I take that further? So what I did is I used ChatGPT for image generation. I had to get really specific. And then I used Grok, the paid version, and I was able to animate different pictures. And then the application I used called Video Leap, I was able to take the last frame from an image and blend it together. And then with the help of a friend, and then me kind of playing around with it later, I was able to create a theme song in an application called Sona. And so what I've managed to put together is an outro video for all of my videos. And it reads like an anime credit rolling scene. And I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. I think it's funny. I think it's equal parts awesome and cringe. And yeah, it's going to be... I have a short version too, so don't worry. But I've got this in the comments. If you go to the chat here or the comments after this video is published, you can see a YouTube link, and that YouTube link will take you to the video. And so that video is going to debut right now. It's 12:27 Central Time. I know, Safe Light, stop calling me. I'll get to you. There's other things to deal with. But what I've got is at 12:35 p.m. Central Time, that full video is going to debut on YouTube, and then I'll share it everywhere because, like I said, it's cringy. It's my brand for sure. And then for the last couple minutes here before I log off and let you guys go watch that video, which you should because it's epic. Man, I'll tell you, I was getting ready to do this today anyway. And I had the live stream and I was going to talk about this and I was talk about how I built the video and little tidbits. And then this, everybody starts posting this AI generated picture of themselves on Facebook. Like if I scroll through my Facebook, there's 100 people with just a picture of themselves generated by AI. Look at me doing my job, blah, 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 and what AI did. I'm telling you, it's just scratching the surface of what we can do. And there was actually random knowledge. There's a random tidbit of information. Okay. There's a game called Expedition 33. I didn't play it because if I had a gaming console, I would never, ever sell another house again. I would be too addicted. But there's a game called Expedition 33, and they won a ton of awards. And unfortunately, they had it taken away because they used AI for some of the creation. So it's really, really impressive. So we are coming up on when that is going to debut. When I cut this video and it goes live, I'm going to have the replay of this live session end into the video. I'm going to try. We're going to find out because I really like my actual live at lunch series once I have that up and going every month to to end with this outro. So I'm going to be using it for a while. I have a feeling that some stills from this outro are going to make it onto my new business cards. And yeah, I've been able to kind of develop my character a lot. I know last time I was using Bitmoji for a couple of years to have a little character. And then Bitmoji had some licensing issues. I had a friend draw the character here and did a little video of him powering up. And you just think about, that was 3 years ago, the way that editing, and I could have absolutely done that in like 2 seconds with AI. So it's crazy to think that that was like a thing that I paid for a friend to do and help me with. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. I know there's a few of you in here right now. So again, at the top of the chat, there is a link because this YouTube video is going to go live and it'll be in like 5 minutes. It's going to launch. So you can come in and paint, man. Yeah, Stallion.
No problem.
No, you're good. Do whatever you need to do. I told you they're painting my office. So, all right, I got 4 of you guys in here. In 5 minutes, my new full-on theme song and anime outro is going to premiere on YouTube. There's a link in the chat. When this video goes live and posts, then it will actually be at the end of it. I'm gonna work on trying to figure that out. But we talked about a lot. We talked about what kind of subjects are going to be discussed and what kind of guests I'm going to have on. Doing some removal paint stuff there. Yeah, so that's what that noise is in the in the background. But so we're going to have on some people to talk about supplements and general health, maybe a neurologist. We're going to have home inspectors, loan officers. I know Leslie with that top fan badge there, now that she's got chat figured out, is going to want something about investing after 65. That would be a good subject. So it's not just going to be real estate. It'll be all kinds of things. And yeah, like I said, thanks for hanging out in here with me. Go to the link. It's so amazing. It's so ridiculous. It's so cringy. It's absolutely on brand. So I'm excited for you guys to check out my new video. I'm going to log off. Follow the link in this video chat or just on my YouTube page. You should be able to see it premiering in a few minutes. So take it easy, everybody.